Okay, and yeah, today I got to Diamond 5 and a lot of games were either I scoop or my opponent scoops. And here I'm going second. Again, this hand is really good, but yeah, I'm going second, and yeah, my opponent is playing Megalith, and Megalith has like such a long combo, especially because they have the new Megalith cards. So they summon the Haggett, Channeling 1, Channeling 2, yep, add the Unformed, and yeah, draw 2, discard 1, use the Unformed, summon the Fool, right? Yeah, summon the Fool. Yep, Fool effect now, add back the Haggett, right? Or no, the Ophiel, okay. Use the Fool now, to summon the second Ophiel effect. Yeah, this deck just I think it's not once per turn, by the way, which is yeah, crazy. Yep, summon the Haggett again, add the Unformed again. Yeah, use Haggett, tribute itself, summon the Fullock, okay. Yep, add from the grave, use the Unformed again. Yep, go for the Haggett. Yeah, this deck just keeps on spamming, yeah, add the third Unformed, right? Yeah. Yeah, and when I saw the Habakiri, I think that I just scooped immediately, because I don't really want to sit through Mitsurugi and Megalith combo. Yeah, no thank you. And yeah, I did play a lot of games. I think I played 10 games, right? Or 9? Let me just see. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 10, exactly 10 games. So, but yeah, there were some scoopings for sure. So here is the first game, and yeah, I'm here going second, and my hand is really good. The only problem is that I'm going second, and my opponent is also playing Unchained, and they use Rakea, pop the chamber, summon the Sarama, yep, reset the chamber, yep, summon the Shayama now, yep, Engraver, add the tract is gonna add the Lurry, discard the Lurry, yep, just standard Finsmith stuff, yep, summon the Lurry, now go for the Requiem, summon the Lacrima send the second Engraver, yep, go for the Yama, add the Shavara, and Royal Shavara, by the way, just look at how pretty that is. Wow, that's so good. And by the way, they also played the dog. Yeah, that's crazy. Yep, set the escape, pop the dog, summon the Shayama, Channeling 1, Channeling 2, yep, Yama is gonna bring back the Lacrima, and the dog is gonna bring back the Shavara, go for the Caesar, then Engraver, shuffle the Lurry back, go for Sequence, now Sequence effect, yep, shuffle 3 for Desiree, yep, go for the Agnam Day, then yeah, use the Agnam Day, bring back the Desiree, and yeah, it's gonna get 5,800 attack points. Yeah, crazy. But yeah, here I start with Dark Beckman Beast. They also have the Imper, which is yeah, very bad. I use the Squirmer, go for the Yama, use the Yama, add the Shavara. Yep, use the Squirmer to bring back the Dark Beckoning Beast. Yep, go for the Esplutonite, tried to bait out the Soul of Rage, they use the Escape. And I chained the Esplutonite, they chained the Desiree to negate the Esplutonite. And yeah, they also get the Soul of Rage effect to add back the Sarama. I try to use the Reaper, they negate that with the Caesar. Yep, Shavara effect, set the escape, use the launcher, discard the Necromancer, yep, use the Aruha, then try to use the Yama, they negate that with the Caesar, okay, I guess, then I use the Shavara, they chain the chamber, yep, here I use the Aruha to summon the Shayama, they use Soul of Rage to summon their own Esplutonite, And yeah, the Spilitonite is just gonna banish the Shavara, and yeah. This is the third game. And here I'm also going second. And my hand is decent. I have the Dark Beast, Buyo, Lacrima, but I drew into Maxi, which is great. And I tried to use it, but yeah, of course my opponent has Ash Blossom against my Maxi, because why wouldn't they? So they summon the Anguish. Yep, summon the horse, use the horse now. Pop itself, send 3. Yep, they use the Anguish. You summon the Mace. Yep. Add the fusion. Yep, going to the Creation King. Creation King effect, send 3. Yep. Use the Gatic. Yep. Summon itself. Then add the Sleepy now. Summon itself, yep. Use it to, do fusion summon, going to the Twin Dragon. Use the Twin Dragon, pop itself, add 2. Yep, Mace and the Goblin. Trigger the Akihiron and also Twin Dragon. Yep, summon the Gatic and also Akihiron. Then the Creation King, add the Field Spell as well. Yep, Field Spell now. Then use the fusion, destroy Sleepy, add another fusion. Yeah, Sleepy now, send another Anguish, go for Masquerena, and yeah, they scooped. I don't know why, maybe because they didn't send their boss master, but I mean they still had so many plays left, but okay, I guess. I mean, a win is a win. This is the fourth game. And here I'm also going second, and yeah, my hand is crazy good, by the way. Having Graver, Prison, Throne, Fuva, and Maxi. And I'm playing against Exo Sister. They have Ash for my Fuva and Kolbai for my Maxi. Yeah, I just love Exo Sister, by the way. And I think that I almost immediately scoop here. Do I actually? Yeah. Summon the Michaelis. Michaelis adds the new card. Yeah, this card is so broken. Yeah, I just immediately scoop. So yeah, this is the fifth game, and here I'm going first. And this hand it's decent for sure, but double throne is kind of weird. But yeah, throne resolves, adding the Dark Beckoning Beast. Use the Dark Beckoning Beast at the opening. Yep, opening at the second Dark Beckoning Beast, normal summon it. Then use the Buyo, summon it. Yep, go for the Yama, channeling 1 Buyo, channeling 2 Yama. Yama is gonna add the Shavara, and yeah, the Buyo is gonna add the Mutiny. Yep, use the Squirmer, summon it, then go for the Summon Sorceress. Yeah, Summon Sorc is just so freaking broken, even after the errata. And yeah, now go for the Close Heaven, then Requiem. Requiem summon the Lacrima, sending Graver. Use the opening, discard the second throne. Go for the sequence now. Sequence, I think, is gonna summon the Airlitter. Yeah, the Airlitter is gonna send the Shayama, since I already have the Archfiend in rotation. So I use the Shayama, pop it, then use the Yama, bring back the Archfiend effect, grab the Necromancer, go for the Underworld Goddess just to get the Shayama off the board. Yep, Chamber. And also why I went for Underworld Goddess is because I wanted to shuffle back the Airlitter for Deco Demise, so I can just keep on reusing them. So yeah, now normal summon the Necromancer, bring back the Archfiend effect, grab the Launcher, go for the Yama, and then for Rage, then use the Launcher to bring back Archfiend and Necromancer again. Yep, trigger Archfiend. Archfiend is gonna grab the Reaper. Go for the Close Heaven. Then use the Reaper to bring back the Necromancer again. Necromancer effect, bring back the Archfiend. Archfiend effect. Grab the Launcher. Then go for the Abomination. Use the Launcher. Necromancer and Archfiend again. Archfiend effect. And here I was worried that I couldn't link off the Chained Abomination, and I didn't have any arrows, but luckily I do have the mutiny, so I can just send the Archfiend that way, and yeah, just grab the break as well. So yeah, so many interruptions, and yeah, my opponent starts by revealing the lava golem, which is super freaking troll. And yeah, here they use the lava golem to rid of the Warrior Hacking Caesar and rage, which is kind of okay, but not really. They use the cycle to banish the abomination. Really don't care about abomination. I use Yama and Reaper. Since the warrior got over the necromancer, I tried to link off with the warrior, but yeah, I can just negate the warrior. Use the break to pop their back row, and yeah, and they just scoop. Yeah, that was very quick. And I'm going first, and my hand is very weird, but I can still at least do something because I drew into Lacrima. Lacrima can send Engraver, then go into the Requiem. Yep, use the Requiem, summon the second Engraver, try to use the Mutiny, but my opponent uses Ghost Spell to negate the Mutiny, but that's completely fine. You can just use the Mutiny, send the Shayama, add back the Mutiny, now pop the Mutiny with Shayama, go for the sequence, use the sequence now, and yeah, I think that summon, yeah, the Air Leader. Air Leader is gonna send the Archfiend, and yeah, now I can just use the Reaper, bring back the Archfiend. Yep, add the Necromancer, use the Engraver, go for a Bow Cube, use a Bow Cube, discard the Necromancer, bring back the Archfiend. Yep, Archfiend effect now. Archfiend grab the launcher. Now go for the Yama. Yeah, I do use the Yama just to add the Shavar and also pop the opening, because yeah, why the hell not? Now Warrior Hacking Caesar, use the launcher now, bring back the Archfiend and Necromancer again. Archfiend Necromancer, Archfiend effect, grab the second launcher. Yep, go for the Soul of Rage. Use the Necromancer, bring back the Archfiend again. Archfiend grab the barrier. Yep, link off into the Closed Heaven. Then use the second launcher. Bring back Archfiend and Necromancer again. Yep, Archfiend and Necromancer. Use Archfiend, grab the second barrier. Use Archfiend and Closed Heaven into Producer. Use the Necromancer, bring back the Archfiend again. And this Archfiend is gonna add the break, and yeah. I didn't summon the Abomination, but you don't really need the Abomination. And my opponent tries to use the Droplet, they discard 2. They didn't discard the trap, so I can just negate that with the barrier. So that was very easy. This is the 7th game. And here I'm going second. And I did draw into Foolos, which is great. And my hand is also really good. But my opponent, of course, has Ash Blossom for my Foolos. And it's against heroes, and I think that I do scoop very shortly. Because, yeah, I don't really want to sit through a whole unskippable cutscene with heroes. Yeah, they also summon the second Stratos. Add the melee, by the way. And the Shadow Mist, yeah, I'm not really gonna see the combo because yeah, this is the 8th game, and here I'm going first, and my hand is really good because I have a Tour Guide, Buyo, Aruha, Prison, so yeah, everything. But yeah, of course my opponent has Maxi, because why wouldn't they? And here I was trying to get to Warrior Hacking Caesar and give my opponent as less draws as possible, but yeah, I still went and gave my opponent like 5 or 6 draws, which is yeah, crazy. I cannot wait when Maxi just goes to 0, by the way. Toxic card. Yeah, they try to use the Jokel, but yeah, I just negate that. And I think they tried to, yeah, I set the chamber, by the way, yeah. They tried to use the horse. I'm gonna negate that as well, and even though they have 7 cards, they still scoop, which is great. Yeah, And here I'm also going first, and this hand is really crazy. Full Necromancer, Archfiend, Throne, Skirmer. I used the Full just to get it out of my hand, but my opponent uses Ash Blossom on it, which is kind of weird. And they immediately just scoop, which is great. I like that. And this is the 10th game, and this is the game that got me to Diamond 5, and this is the shortest game ever. You'll see why. And yeah, I was going first, and my hand is, again, it's super freaking crazy. And what did my opponent do? Yeah, they just immediately just scoop, which is, yeah, I like that. When my opponent just scoops, yeah, that's great. And yeah, now I'm in Diamond 5, and yeah, I still have 15 days to at least get to Master 5. That's my goal this season, just to at least get to Master 5. Yeah, because the last season I was very close to Diamond 1, and then I kinda tilted a little bit. I was losing a lot of games, and yeah, I lost a lot of focus as well. So yeah, hopefully I get to Master 5 in the last 15 days, but yeah, that's it gonna be for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. See you tomorrow, and goodbye.